One. What's going on, family? You're tuned in to Real Last Real Radio 104.1, your nightcap of comedy. I am Ken Miller in the big chair. It is Thursday night, man. Thank you guys for tuning in all week, all brand new shows. Once again, shout out to our boy Shula King. He was on the show last night. Shula King will be at the Orlando Funny Bone all weekend. Go get them tickets, man. We got the whole crew together, so let's have a good time tonight. Join the virtual studio with my brother, Mr. Miguel Colon Jr. What's up, baby?
What's up, man? I'm good. I was just I was going through all my like cable subscriptions, or not cable, but all my like streaming networks.
Streaming.
Yeah, and
Peacock,
they get me.
Paramount.
They
Netflix,
get me because every time I'm about
Disney.
to get rid of one, I'm like, ooh, but this one's got this one show.
Yep.
And then I never watched that show.
Max.
Yeah.
That's what they do to me on Max all the
Like
time.
I'm watching Tubi and I'm like, ooh, this has got that Nigerian ghost comedy I've heard so much about, you know?
On my Nollywood forums.
Ghost, it's called Ghost Dad.
Ghost Dad.
Why are
This
you
is
hunting?
the story of
Why
a
are you
ghost
hunting?
and a dad and a young colonel in charge of the lithium mines. It's a mix of Blood Diamond and Ghost Dad. It's called Ghost Dad.
Bruh. But here's the thing about that, though. I was just thinking about that too, because I'm looking at what I used to pay in cable. Like, oh, I'm saving so much money. No, I'm not. Bro, I got Max, I got Hulu, and I got Disney Plus, Netflix, Crunchyroll, MGM, Stars.
hey, no, son. They be like, Brazzers is free now.
Wow.
You watched the commercial right before?
Man,
It's
they get
free.
you.
No, they get you
Bro,
because
but
it's not.
now I'm like, bro, I'm spending $200 a month on streaming services when I was complaining about paying the same thing for cable.
Jay,
They got
Netflix
me
just
again.
hit me up. Netflix just hit me up telling me, because I had that bottom of the line Netflix service. They're
Me
like,
too.
oh, now you're gonna
Me
get
too.
commercials. I was like, no, I'm not. Take my money.
Yeah.
No, I'm
I
not.
can't
Take my money.
Watch commercials like a peasant? Are you crazy?
I'm gonna get back to that. Let me get everybody introduced. So we got that other voice here is Mr. James John.
What
and,
up?
Also from the law office of Kaufman and Lynn and the Under Oath podcast, Mr. Jeff Batman Kaufman. Jay, I'm about to tell you the secret.
Tell me the
This is
secret,
what
bro.
you do. Okay, so I got YouTube TV for free because I bartered it from somebody else, right?
You told me
So
that.
somebody got my Netflix password, so I got their Max password. Stars, I paid $40 for Stars for a year.
That's
Get
cheap.
that out the way.
That's
if you
cheap.
got Sprint or T-Mobile, Hulu, and Apple TV, is free.
Whoa. I have T-Mobile. You saying Apple TV is free?
It's free.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's free.
Okay.
So,
You taught me something.
If you got Spectrum, you can get Peacock free for a year.
I got Peacock. Yeah, we got all that.
If you got Spectrum, yes. If you got Spectrum, call them up, complain. They would give you Peacock. They would give you a link for Peacock for free for a year.
Nice.
So the only thing I'm paying for right now is, well, technically Netflix, because it's coming out of it's on my cell phone. So I am paying that little minimum for that. The only thing I'm paying for technically is HBO Max.
No Disney Plus?
Disney Plus, I let somebody get my Max, so I got that Disney Plus.
No Paramount?
Paramount, we had a free subscription, but now it's nothing on it that we're watching right now. Peacock, we canceled Peacock. We had BET Plus, canceled that. So once the show is done, we cancel.
You cancel it. Yeah, that's how I do it.
And then when the show come back, they be like, "Hey, you know, Power back."
Yep, they know what the game is, man.
Give us? What can you give us?
Can
you put a little something on it?
And you be like this fiending. I don't know, Joe Rogan. I don't know, man.
But I agree with
bad
you,
it
man.
was?
It's hard because they get
I
us.
I found out I had two Paramount accounts, right? Didn't even know. And one is like a penny more than the other. So I was like, what? So I got rid of them. And I know it was me who signed up for both of them. I know it was me. It wasn't stolen identity. So I went ahead and I ordered one of those things where it tells you all your subscriptions you have.
Yeah.
What's that, Rocket something?
Yeah,
bro, I found out one of the subscriptions I had was for a service that tells you how many subscriptions you have. I was like, get out of here.
Damn, Miguel. So yeah, man, I'm noticing I'm throwing money away. Like, bro, I don't even watch this channel like that for me to be paying like $10
we throw
a
money
month
away
for it.
I mean, we throw money in stupid places and other things.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's the lightest thing we probably throw away money on.
What are the other things you think we throw away on?
I think we blow money on food like we don't even think about it.
I don't.
When you go out.
I will say
that's
because
you cook.
Yeah.
That's because you're not allowed to.
They said, "Now, son.
Nah, son.
Now,
Yeah,
son.
I
know.
know.
I know what I'm spending."
That's because you're not allowed to. Because I've been with you on the road. And on the road, because James and me will be like, hey, let's get a soda. Let's get a Snicker bar. Let's get a payday. That's because you're not allowed to.
My favorite is when we go to Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Barbecue sandwich
we go to Buc-ee's, man. Me and Miguel go hog wild.
Ooh.
Oh, Buc-ee chips.
Who went with Buc-ee? Didn't I take you, James?
No, I took you.
That's right. You were driving.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, but I paid, so that I did take you.
Yes.
Just because you were in the car doesn't mean that I took you.
Hey, Miguel,
nobody let you know they paid more than this dude right here.
I don't let you know. Well, he said he took me like I'm his dad.
I took you though, using the passenger side, man.
Can you imagine what it was like when they were wandering the desert for 40 years? I'm telling you, Morty. I was the one who got us water last. Oh, it's always the water last from Iska Shavanats. Always this guy with the water.
This is all you got? No bread?
That's why you look at the picture of the Last Supper. That's all of them being like, Jesus, you were the one who wanted the potatoes.
I
didn't order the potatoes.
I didn't order the potatoes, man. Hey, I'm trying to think of which one I had. I might do which one. I'm trying to think of what streaming service I had. I'm like, why do I even have this? Because I don't watch
AMC. AMC something.
I had AMC. I don't know why I had.
What does the AMC have that you can't just watch for free?
Because you got it back when Walking Dead was hot, and you forgot to cancel it.
I think it might have been some. I'm gonna tell you one, Miguel, I got that I loved, and it broke my heart that I had to cancel. It was the History Channel. Because I was watching Mail Call. I love Mail Call, bro.
Gunny,
hey, I would be
Gunny's
working.
great.
Gunny, I would just put Mail Call on and be.
What is that?
Bro.
Mail Call with Arlie Emery?
Yeah.
Gunnery Sergeant Arlie Emery?
Yeah, he gets mail from people and then he explains military stuff.
I missed out.
Like 8 years, bro.
Yeah, Mail Call was great. My dad has the Arlie Emery Mail Call Gunny doll. We got it for like Christmas at 1 year or something like that. And you pull the thing.
James, I love that show. I would put it on and just have him in the background. And let me tell you something about Buddy. He was in his 60s.
Yeah.
And could still shoot. Like he was like still an expert marksman, bro.
Really? Gunnery Sergeant Arlie Emery, man. He was the James, have you ever seen Full Metal Jacket?
Yes.
Seen Full Metal. Yeah.
Gunny Hartman is played by Gunnery Sergeant Arlie Emery. And that was him. Yeah.
I'm looking at yes, I have seen this. Yes.
This is an example of every episode of Mail Call. He's like, G105 1963. Our boys were hopping all around the island with this thing, but there were two problems with it. And you're like, this is just amazing. That's why women hate what we watch on TV. Because they're like, why do you need to know about a Japanese flamethrower? I'm like, because, hon, I need to know this because there was two problems with the Japanese flamethrower. One was it was prone to explosions, and two, it was too expensive. And then they'll just be like, hey, do you know what your A1C numbers are for your health? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but I can explain to you right now how a C-130 Spectrum works. You see, babe, it's got a howitzer on it. Okay?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I find myself watching things I never thought I'd love before. Like I will fall into any documentary.
Bro,
like I will watch a documentary on how they make hot dogs and be like, that was riveting.
Let me tell you something, dog. Ain't nothing like Planet Earth.
Yeah.
I can watch every season of Planet Earth.
That bro's just like, especially, listen, when I'm learning about Earth, I need an old white British man or Idris Elba to tell me what's going on.
Yes.
Or Sigourney Weaver. But when that voice kicks in, and I love the voice, there was a show called The Savage Kingdom, and it was narrated by Charles Dance, who plays Tywin Lannister on Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just, about the animals in Africa savannah, but they named them all. And there would be parts where he was like, Nairobi is the queen of the lions, but her enemy, Kaliska, is in waiting. And I was like, everybody shut up. Like, you know?
I'll
tell you what
Miguel knows all this useless trivia, but he doesn't know his own goddamn blood type.
You don't need to know that.
Yeah,
he's the king. He mentions these obscure stuff, and I'm sitting and going, someday he won't remember his name, but he's going to remember who was in Game of Thrones.
Listen, I'm going to tell you what the most masculine show ever created was, and that is Modern Marvels, because there's no thrill to it.
Yes.
No woman can sit with you and watch Modern Marvels because they're like next a worker, then a worker. How it's made? When it's like
how it's made,
worker,
hey, man,
then it's a worker. There's
how
nothing else to it.
How it's made to have some stuff in there. You be like, I've never even thought to want to know how that was made. How
made to a Coke bottle.
Your girl will come in there and she's like, "What are you watching?" Is how a sprocket's made. She's like, "Why do you need to know that?" You're like, "Wait till we don't have a sprocket." wait till I'm whittling us a sprocket, and I remember that you got to temper the steel. 900 degrees.
I needed a hood how it's made. I need to know how to make crack cocaine.
Oh, wow.
I need a good macaroni and cheese recipe.
That's funny.
I need to know how perm is made. You know what I'm saying? I need to stuff in the black community.
How does ish made? Player.
How does ish made?
What's in a Jerry curl? Like what's in it? That's funny.
See, I get burned the worst because I get caught up on Korean dramas. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever gone down that rabbit hole. That's a bad thing, man.
My son
Korean dramas.
Korean dramas, yeah.
Who? Which dramas?
Suddenly you watch it. Korean dramas. Suddenly you're into like episode 33, and you don't. It's been like 6 hours.
They got a lot of them on
Netflix. You mean episode Nichi Chen?
Yeah. But Jeff don't know Korean. Get your life together.
Squid Games was a Korean show that I was like, why am I watching this and why can't I stop? Like that was a great show I watched. They got one called Hellbound too.
What's the Spanish soap operas? The lady
novellas.
Oh,
novellas.
The lady who always smacks. It's the lady who smacks somebody every episode, bro. Every episode.
I grew up when we were watching. Dos Mujeres Un Camino was the novella of my household, and you like a dude would show up that was supposed to be dead, and he would come back just sexier, and you're like, Don Roberto. Yeah.
Bro,
Don Roberto's back, everyone.
I don't know who said it, but it was a comedian who said every novella is just a guy and a girl saying each other's name back and forth. It was a dude going, Carmen. And she's like, Marco. He's like, Carmen. Marco. Carmen. Marco.
So how was it? I know that at some point in your lives, you guys started watching things on like Telemundo or something like that without knowing what was like going on.
Yes.
Did you guys, did you ever watch Sábado Gigante?
Yes.
Sábado Gigante with Don Francisco. It was this big game show on Saturday night.
Because he was a fat dude surrounded by beautiful women.
Don Francisco, man, he's still alive too.
Yeah.
I always wonder like what it was to you guys when you would watch these because they would have all these beautiful women. So I know you'd watch for a little bit, but what were you thinking was happening? Because I would always be like, I wonder what people who don't speak Spanish are wondering what's going. Because
it was a Spanish version of Sanford and Son. That's what it was.
Don Francisco would come out.
No, this dude had a nice suit on. He was dressed nice and had all these girls. So to me, I was like thinking,
Chacon, who was the dude? There was another dude.
And he was funny at the same time, and they play little games. It was like the Spanish Benny Hill to me. That's what it seemed like.
I can see Spanish Benny Hill.
That's what it seemed like to me, man. Because he had
El Chacal. That was the El Chacal.
That's funny.
Because we believe that's what Spanish culture was. That's what the gringos are watching. Oh, is Spanish culture like this? And it was like watching Wild Kingdom, but the Spanish version of it. Because this can't be like it. But no, this is their.
It looked fun. I don't know what they were saying, but it looked like they were having a blast.
The Spanish Weather Channel. When you watch the girls talk about a hurricane, I'm like, God, yo, this. I don't even know why you guys watch any other news. You don't have to know what's going on. She's pointing.
You know why? You know why I don't watch that news.
I know too, and me too. We'll be right back. Real Last Word Radio 104.1. Last Word Radio 104.1. Y'all not Kappa Comedy. My name is Ken Miller in the Big Chair tonight, guys. Do me a favor. Go out to social media. Search Real Last. If you search Real Last, you're going to find all our social medias, man. Go follow us, like, subscribe. Keep sending us comments. Keep sending us letters. We appreciate that. And shout out to everybody who comes to our shows. that listen to the show, man. We
Yeah,
appreciate that
appreciate
as
you.
well. Once again, this weekend, make sure you go check out Shula King at the Orlando Funny Bone. We are about to do something that we normally don't do on this show.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
We are about to talk politics.
Well, there's a reason, because I found this very interesting, Ken. Thank you, man. I don't know everything about politics. I never claimed to, but I just found this fact a little interesting. I always forget this dude's name. Our state representative, Republican. What is his name, guys?
You talking about the former one, Matt Gaetz?
Yes, that's who I'm talking about. I just found it interesting because of who this gentleman is, kind of the scandal he was involved in, and what he's just been appointed to be. I just found it a little interesting. Now, Jeff, go ahead. You already making a face. Go ahead.
All right. First off, he wasn't appointed.
Okay.
He's just
nominated.
He's you could say he was nominated, but technically
just talks, right?
Yeah. Hold on. President Trump isn't the president yet. He's just the president-elect. So he says, this is the guy I want. Okay. This is the guy I want. And it's for attorney general. Now, this is a representative who, has a lot of baggage. He's the guy who got the head of the House of Representatives, Republican, who was in charge, booted out and caused all that controversy. And then he had the issue with the 17-year-old who claims, he had sex with her when she was 17. And, there's some other weird stuff going on, but he's a member of the House of Representatives. Well, Trump says, I'm going to appoint you. Okay. And the guy quits immediately. Now, notice this. None of the other people who are future appointees quit. He's the only one who stepped out of his job, which you don't do until you get the appointment, until the Senate votes you in. So the issue is what's going on. Well, they had an ongoing investigation. They were investigating some of the issues that he was dealing with. Well, if he leaves, that investigation stops because there's no point to it, because he's no longer a member of the House of Representatives.
Whoa. Let me make sure I understand that and I slow that down for everybody who's listening. So he is under investigation through the DOJ, correct?
No, it's under the House of Representatives.
Okay.
The House of Representatives is running the investigation because he's a member of the House.
So if he quits, the investigation stops. Got it. I just want to make sure I want to make sure everybody heard that.
But here's what we all know. And I'm telling you right now, there are at least 5 senators who are not going to vote for this dude.
Of course not.
And every Democrat is going to vote against it. So they know this guy's going to lose. He can't win.
He's just getting out of
win.
trouble.
So the question is, I really think this is one of those things where it's a favor being paid off. Hey, listen, we're going to let you leave with some dignity before this blows up in your face. I'm going to appoint you. They're going to say no, but I did my best. And that's what it's going to be, because there's no way this guy can actually get this job.
What if this is crazy talk? Humor me. What if that guy gets appointed?
Age of consent goes down, creeps.
Oh my God.
She's got to be 18 unless she's wearing.
No, nobody wants to put their butt on the line for this dude.
Nobody. Okay.
Nobody. There's no favor that somebody owes enough, because what they're going to say is this. They're going to say, whoever votes for him,
you're done.
They're going to carry that with them. They're going to say, hey, the commercial, he voted for him to be attorney general.
The representative from Epstein's Island thinks that he's a great choice.
Yes.
God, Snagglepuss.
It's a favor.
Stage left even.
Yes, got it.
Just for those people who don't know, this is the way it works with all of his appointees and future judges and everything else like that. The Senate has to confirm them, and it has to win in a majority vote. So he needs 51 votes. Right now, they have about 53 to 48, 47, if everything goes the way it's going to go. And there's no way that 5 of these people are going to say no. And I think the majority of these guys will say no along with it, because they don't want to, because they got to run for re-election.
That couldn't be won too. And then Jon Snow became Lord Commander. So
true. I saw it.
Yeah.
History.
Read your history, okay?
Read your history. Hey, I remember, Jeff, just wanted you to know, 1991, 92, this young thug named Ken Miller ran for class president and won.
True.
I'm just
saying,
I remember nobody expected it, yo.
They didn't.
That's how I pumped drugs in the Grimsley High School.
Wow. All that, man. I remember that. Oh.
He's selling Robitussin.
Hey, bro. What you want?
I got
cigarettes
Robitussin and Benadryl. That's what he's selling.
Cigarettes dipped in tussin, bro.
Hey, man, let's steal some politics funny though. I will never forget. I was running for I was running for president my freshman year because there's a president for each class.
Yeah.
I'm not lying. This dude running for president, this black dude in my neighborhood, said he was gonna put Kool-Aid in the water fountain. I swear
That's
to God, dude.
funny, bro.
I was like, I'll vote for you.
Yeah, I
If
would.
that's what we doing, you got my vote, dog.
Hey, Peacock Escobar's got my vote. Bro,
when you running for president in high school, you be promising some stuff
You can't do.
Food, I'm gonna make food better
ring
in the
dings,
cafeteria.
ho-hos, devil dogs.
Yeah.
Hey, there was we had a club in high school, Distributed Educational Clubs of America. It was called DECA. It was a marketing club.
I know DECA.
And yeah, my homeboy Lewis was the vice president like our junior year. And then senior year, he became the president. And they had this whole wall where everybody took their picture like in their blazer and put it there. And it had his picture as president. There was a vice president. There was a treasurer. There was all this. And I just went and took my own picture and I put it in fatigues because I had one of my dad's jacket and I had a cigar and I put myself as Secretary of Defense. And I just had it up there. And it was up there for months and people would always laugh. But none of the teachers paid attention. But they were like, what is it? In this background, I remember I had a cigar look like Castro. I was there fatigues and a cigar on. And I was
funny,
like,
though.
yeah, I'm Secretary of Defense. And they're like, what is that? I was like, you really need to know. That's between me and the president.
Hey, step to the president. You'll see.
See what happens.
You'll see.
See what happens. Also, man, don't worry about all these cookies we sending out to Nicaragua. All right, because the Nicaragua DECA club's going socialist. We can't have that. So we're gonna ship cookies to them. They're gonna send us back some cocaine. We gonna fix the world.
Hey, did any of you guys run for anything?
Oh,
when
absolutely.
You was in high school? What you run for, James?
Class president, baby.
What year? What was it?
My freshman year, and I won and didn't go to any of the meetings because I played football. Didn't go to none of the meetings, bro. None of them.
Hey, I was president of freshman, and I was on the pep board where they make.
And then they gave you that credit card for
money.
Never, hey Miguel, never went to any dude. The lady that was on the committee with me, like, yo, you gotta come on, meet me halfway. I'm a freshman. I'm new to this. I'm just happy to be going to games and stuff. I'm like, man, I'm not making no damn peps rally sign.
Doing any of this.
I ain't doing any of this.
I used to go, we used to joke that me and my homeboys were the CIA because we would go visit meetings that these councils would have and sway things the way we think it would be best for all of us. And so, honestly, I remember me, Eric Yates, Lewis, we would show up and there'd be somebody there like, hey, guys, what's up, man? What y'all talking about? I'm like, oh, trying to work on the school dance. All right, it needs to be on February 16th.
Yeah.
That's going to work for me.
Yeah.
So what do y'all need for me to help with this? And I used to have, I tell you, I was the cigarette boss of the school.
That's so funny back in the day,
and
bro.
so I made I was getting people to smoke. There's a dude right now dying because I got him into smoking because I needed him. I would just be, I'd be like, you know why you don't look cool, Kyle? Because you don't got a pack of these fellas right here.
Hey,
smoke on that.
Real quick, Jeff, when you was going to school in the 40s, what did you run for any office?
Yeah.
When life was in black and white.
Damn.
Yeah, before they started busing the coloreds in. Yeah.
Back when you could win an honest election.
You asked for that, kid. You asked for that.
Hey, back when you had to go check yes or no for the ballot box.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you this.
Back when those water fountains were a little cleaner. Yeah, when
they weren't pumping Kool-Aid.
Pumping Kool-Aid. This dude said Kool-Aid, Jeff. I'm like, what?
He was like, listen, if we're going to have our own water fountains, let's have our own water fountains.
That's funny.
Jeff was the Jewish kid. He was hoping they would start busing black kids in. He was like, thank God. You're right, guys. Let's get them.
Somebody else is taking crap today. It was great. I had a weird experience because I ran at the last minute. I wasn't thinking I was going to run. They said, anybody want to run it? I just stood up there and got in front of the podium and said some funny stuff. Well, the guy who should have gotten the job, but it had stuff together, like lost his mind because he could feel he lost the election because I guess I was funnier. He gets up there and starts making these really bad jokes that got him suspended. And I felt really bad about it because
he went blue.
He tried to go, oh, well, this is Jeff's getting laughs. Maybe I could get laughs. And let's just say this: those jokes didn't work for him.
Gotcha. Hard R.
And I felt
Hard
bad
R.
about that.
Yeah.
So I didn't run again for anything. So that's
hey, dude, my homeboys, I'm no lie, when Barack Obama won the first president, his first term, my homeboy was like, bro, you was Barack way before him. You won. I went to a predominantly white school.
Okay.
I was from South Side because at the end of my speech, I was like, South Side in the house. My friends went crazy. He was like, yo, you was Obama way before Obama. He's like, yo, Obama stole your style if you want to keep it real. So if you want to keep it real, James, I'm the first Barack Hussein Obama. If we keeping it real.
Wow. You know what? Thank you. Hey, let me just say on behalf of all the black people everywhere, thank you, Ken.
You well, and all of y'all done had a beer with me. So what the deal is? Have you ever drank with Obama? No, but you drank with Ken Miller.
I have. I definitely have. And
what was cooler, James? And what was cooler?
You, man, by far, James. Man. Thank you. Thank you for me almost get the DUI.
Hey, Miguel, the other night, dog, let me tell you about James.
Thank you, sir.
Me and James was so drank the other night. And
was
I
it when we went to go to the show?
Yeah, the one with
No, it's one we went to another one. You were Friday.
No. This was when we went to go see Earthquake.
Oh my god.
Yes, I was there. Yeah.
And I said, but did you take the shot at the end with me and James? I said,
no, I left.
We took a shot.
And Miguel, that thing was
like that. Jesus, man.
Man, my wife was like, so you want me to drive? I laughed. Hey.
What makes you think I can't drive this car? Well, first off, that ain't our car. That's
not my question. That's not my question. What makes you think I can't drive this car? I know I can't drive our car. I'm drunk.
With this one?
With this one?
Take this one.
This one right here.
Safer.
This one right here.
Hey, Miguel, I said I'll be back. I gotta give Miguel $5. Hey, I want to buy. He want to buy some candy. Miguel,
don't let nobody know this is your money. This is your
But the other night for our King birthday, Miguel, I gotta give James props. He ain't fall for the peer pressure.
Michelle did.
You let Michelle.
You know how Michelle get down. Miguel.
Michelle flashing Akeem. You sure you don't like these?
You're like, what is going on here, yo? I said, Michelle, you can't turn them, B. This is who he is.
That's who he is.
We had dude. They got Kristen and got Akeem some new shoes for his birthday. We had a good
time. Yeah, man. Not Michelle. Akeem still got broke tendencies for no reason. Akeem makes a good living in wearing busted sneakers with
he
holes
on
in
stage whole toe, just like this.
Like this.
Like a hole in the bottom.
Yeah, like bro,
his toe did a guest spot, bro.
That's funny. That's funny.
And with that being said, we gotta take a commercial break, guys. We'll be right back. Real Last Real Radio 104.1. Real Last Real Radio 104.1. Your nightcap of comedy. I'm Ken Miller in the big chat tonight. Go out to social media, type Real Last, and just follow us. James John, Miguel Colon Jr., and Jeff Batman Kaufman. Jeff said he got something to tell you.
Yeah, I got something because I've been thinking about this, and it's been bothering me for a little bit. 50 Cent brought up this thing that when Diddy goes, let me buy you some clothes. And he goes, I'm so offended. And Diddy goes, well, it was just clothes. I'm buying my buddy some clothes. Now, he might have had some ulterior motives. But I have done that for people. I bought when you say you bought Akeem some shoes, I bought some people some shoes.
Yeah.
I think it's a cool thing to be able to do that, to be able to say, hey, somebody, this is special.
Jeff gave me a pair of Jordans that he couldn't fit in. They were brand new and he couldn't fit in them. And he gave them to me, man.
Hey, Miguel and Jeff, I 100% agree. Number one.
Shoes are different.
Jeff ain't got me no shoes. He done got everybody on this panel shoes.
Because your feet were too big, or you'd be wearing.
That is true. But Jeff, what makes the Diddy thing different is Diddy said, yo, let me take you shopping.
Yeah, that's a little
then
sugary. That reminds me of that stormtrooper behind Miguel.
Yeah.
It's a little sugary,
He said, stormtrooper behind you look real gay, bro.
He said,
bro.
You looking real
He's like, those were the droids, guys. Ugh. I guess you're gonna have to choke me, Vader.
Yeah. Vader like, wait, what? No,
He's like,
I don't.
No,
choke
we don't do
people
that
anymore.
anymore. What do you mean we don't do that
no more.
anymore?
We don't do
Yeah,
that no
we
more.
stopped
No,
doing
he's
the
like,
force chokes.
I took this job.
Yeah.
we don't do that no more.
I don't even have a safe word.
Yeah, nah, Jeff. It was the wording. You can't say, let me come on, let me take you shopping, dog. Now,
That's
now
enough.
you just now if you just say, hey Ken, you go, size 12 shoes. I got you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Hey
brother.
Ken, let me take you shoe shopping. I'm good, Jeff.
Nah, man.
Have you seen the video where Tyson and P Diddy are on? I think the Arsenio Hall show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he
puts
keeps
his hand
sliding
in
next
and
to Tyson, and I think he like stuck his hand under Tyson's hip or something. And
Mm-mm.
Tyson looked at him and go, "I'm gonna kill this guy right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I'm
Bro,
gonna
I'm
kill
about to
this
go
guy
to
on national
jail.
television."
Yeah.
It's so crazy with the Diddy stuff, all the videos and stuff popping up now.
You
Now
didn't
it seems
notice.
different.
Yeah.
Now it seems different. It's like,
Now it's different, man.
You were
yo.
suspect all along, Mr. Diddy.
Yeah.
I
Besides
love
him
it though.
hitting
I'm telling you, the
Casio, I
black
think he
community,
innocent.
the black community is only hung up on Diddy possibly being gay.
That's
That's
it. That's
it.
all we
That's
care
it.
about.
it.
That's it, man.
That's it.
That's it. They're like, yo, he was grooming. Yeah, I don't know about that. He beat up Cassie. I don't know.
Hey, man.
Yo, he may have had sex with Carl Winslow. Ew, Diddy gay. Let's get rid of him.
Yo.
That's it. That's all I'm hearing from the black
That's
community, bro.
That's it. You're right. You're right. I can't say you're
Hey,
wrong,
man.
sir.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
And the
are
white
concerned
community is
about
like, oh, thank God. Whew.
yes,
Finally.
finally.
He was just too articulate. I did not like him.
Well
Bro,
spoken.
I did not
Yeah.
like
There
him.
you go.
Because to me, with Diddy, I feel like he had to know some, because Diddy was just giving out money. You notice the last 3 years, Diddy had just
When he
been
gave the
giving out
locks,
money.
when he gave the locks and everybody their catalogs,
Yep.
we talked about
You
it on the
knew.
show. We're like,
We talked
something's
about it.
up.
Something's
I
up,
thought,
yeah.
remember, we all thought Diddy was dying. At
That's what
first, we were
thought.
like,
We
oh,
thought
Diddy's
he's sick.
dying.
Yeah, he's dying,
We
bro.
were like,
He's
Diddy's
sick.
dying.
And
Yeah,
he's trying to make
And then
peace with the world. Yeah, we thought that.
yeah.
See, you know who I think's responsible for all this stuff? Kanye.
Well, I mean, I know who we think.
Kanye is responsible for it all, because before Diddy did his stuff, it was all about Kanye being crazy.
Yeah.
I haven't heard a cent about Kanye in
Kanye
like a
snitched.
year because of Diddy.
Kanye snitched is what he's saying, bro. Kanye's the one who's just
Kanye did it.
I almost spit my drink.
That's funny. Kanye snitched.
Kanye
you
did it
know.
all. He sent videos. He was like, "Going, I'm."
Miguel ain't nobody said. Miguel said, you know who fault it is? And started pointing at golf.
I'm just saying, man. They got tired of that weather machine. They started messing with hip hop.
Yep.
No.
That's funny.
They got
That's
tired of
funny.
the BET weather machine. It was like, hey, man, G.I. Joe never made this thing. Yo, let's get Diddy.
Just
Yeah.
get him.
Let's get him, man.
That's because
fall
they
from
thought
grace
Diddy
is
was
crazy.
Kanye. They got confused. Like,
Yeah.
that's the one who's been saying this stuff?
Yeah.
No, no, that's the one who's having sex with Carl Winslow. Ew.
Oh. And Carl Willow was mad when they asked him. He was like, yo, like I can get way better than Diddy. No, you can't.
Yeah, he
No,
got,
man,
he
wait,
got
wait,
off
wait a
good
minute.
off.
What are you talking
He was
about?
like,
Diddy's a billionaire, man.
Yeah, what you talking about, bro?
He's like, I'm Reginald Val Johnson. How
Yes.
dare you say that? You could ask Eddie, you could ask Waldo. None of them knew.
That's funny.
Oh,
That's
hey,
funny,
hey,
man.
Jeff, I haven't heard much on it. What's going on with that case as moving
Diddy
forward?
case?
I haven't heard any indictments. I heard anything else going on with it.
He's it's moving along, and what happened was Diddy's been calling some people, and the prosecutor's office has said no, he's screwing around with witnesses, because they tried to get him out on a
I
$50
heard
million
this.
bond.
He's been calling
And-
people through three-way calling or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been trying to talk to people. Hey, man, and you know what? I don't know the evidence in the case. I mean, it's not out there. They told you some weird stuff. I mean, I know the guns. I mean, the guns he's not going to walk away from.
That's a
The
felony.
gun
right?
charges. But the other stuff, you're going, well, they got to bring these people in here. And remember Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey, that was a closed deal. They had those kids. And then suddenly the kids died.
That's crazy.
And nobody weirded out at all about the kids.
Kevin
The
Spacey
Kevin
got
Spacey case
gangster.
suddenly died.
All these kids were dying, and we were just like, hey, man, I don't know. Hey, real quick, can you sign this picture of Kaiser Soze for me? You
Yeah, usual suspects. Yeah, bro.
Hey, I don't know the gun. What's the guns
charge?
Okay,
I know this one.
they found a bunch of guns in his house, and it's not a problem having guns, but here's the federal violation: you can't scratch off the numbers.
Serial numbers.
So just being in possession of these guns, you're done. There's no walking away from that. He'll say, "Well, those weren't mine." It doesn't matter; they're in your house.
And let me just let everybody know: once you start scratching serial numbers off guns, it's because you expect them to be used in murders.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
Okay, like
Correct. Yes.
this is that. Hey, but you know what? He's about to call Shine up and be like, "What's up, player? You trying to do another
I've
dime?"
seen Shine on interviews lately. I ain't never seen Shine smile like that. Yeah. By the
But
way,
you think here's the real issue though. They got this attorney in Texas who's just logging cases. All these people who are going against them, but what I think they're really doing is going after the celebrities and making them pay under the table so they don't put their name forward.
because I haven't heard a celebrity's name mentioned yet.
Or they haven't filed against any celebrities either, and they have these tapes. They know
I
who's
wouldn't
there.
be shocked if Diddy hit up that lawyer. He was like, "I need to make some money. This is what you're gonna do. I'm gonna give you names of all these people. You're gonna shake them down. You're in trouble too, man. When you think you're gonna get away from Diddy, man, you don't answer his calls because you hide, and then next thing you know, you open your door and Farnsworth Bentley comes down. Doom, doom, doom,
doom. Ready for action? Got you on tape.
Yeah.
Let us find out Farnsworth is the one pulling the trigger, bro.
That's funny, man. Oh my god!
But did you hear the thing that that just weirded me out? Because we always said, "Oh, Kanye's weird. He's weird." But once he got back on his meds, it's interesting the conversations he's having because he's clearly bipolar.
Yeah.
So he said a lot of crazy stuff off the meds, but now he's back on the meds, and then every once in a while he pops up in an interview, and you're going, "Well, he don't sound crazy. He sounds actually normal."
Go to Cameron. Listen to Cameron. Cameron had me dying laughing. Ken, I don't know if you've seen this yet, or James. Cameron talking about Kanye. He's like, Kanye never crazy around me. He's like, Kanye crazy around y'all.
Yes, I did see this.
He's like, Kanye, I'll be in the room. He just be like, "Hey, Ken, want to work on an album? Want to do this?" He's like, "Yeah." He goes, "I walk away," and Kanye's like, "Yeah, they control the weather." He said the best was Cameron said Kanye called him told him to come by sometime to his office, and Cam's like, "I went to Kanye's office." For those of you guys who don't know Cameron, he's a rapper from the 90s, 2000s, part of the Dipset, Rockefeller Records, Harlem boy, Uptown. Cameron says he goes to Kanye's office. He's like, it's in a warehouse and it's a cave. He's like, there's like 4 torches and nothing else, and this giant table. And he's like, and Kanye's having this food. He's like, Marilyn Manson's there, and he's like, and it's all dark. He goes, and Kanye's talking about the new world order and all this. He's like, because Kanye doesn't see me there. He's like, he doesn't know I'm there in this dark ass room eating little hors d'oeuvres at this table. And he goes, and Kanye's talking wild. He's talking new world order. He's talking about who runs the media. He's talking all this. And Cam goes, and I just interrupt. He goes, Kanye, what the hell are we doing here? He goes, and he realizes I'm there. He's like, "Oh, hey, Cam." He's like, "What the hell are we doing here?" He's like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
Like, and he stopped that crazy talk real quick.
Yep. Because Cam was really one of those dudes that just don't really care. Like, you know what I mean? He don't care how big a celebrity you are. Cam's gonna be like, "Yo, bro, this is dumb." What?
Cam's like, no matter how big you are, you're not Cameron, and in his mind, that's the pinnacle.
Yes.
Okay, but here's the thing that I'm realizing. Kanye he's at pretty high echelons. He deals with a lot of like high-end people. Maybe ain't that wrong.
I don't know, man.
I mean, maybe, he knows what controls things. He knows what money gets here. This dude's in private jets whipping
maybe
around
he sees some stuff. He's heard
maybe he sees a little too much stuff that messed him up.
Maybe he peeked behind the curtain, couldn't take it, bro. He saw the
you forget that Diddy got his own label at 22.
Yeah.
Nobody gets their own label at 22. Unless they talk it, he's a plant and all this other stuff.
I think they're not thinking about what the 90s label was. Diddy's label when he was 22 was the same as Rockefeller when it first started and stuff. These were labels that were in a small room somewhere. This wasn't big backing and stuff like that. There was a lot of labels.
It was big backing. They were big back. Don't confuse. His first job, he interned forgot what his name was.
Uptown Records.
Uptown Records for Clive Owens.
Yes. Clive Owens it doesn't get higher than that. So
yeah,
don't think
but Bad Boy,
this is a little thing. He was backed by them.
Bad Boy wasn't
Yeah,
what
Bad
you
Boy
think a
wasn't that.
label was.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
label was.
like I mean, I had Bad Boy flyers and the records had hand drawn stuff on. Like Bad
Mhm.
Boy wasn't that. You had
Did
You
it's
don't
not the
think
same.
you don't become a billionaire if you ain't in the know.
No,
No, I'll give you
no.
that. But the label part,
You,
the label
you
part,
make
everybody had
money
a
off
label in the
robbing
90s.
people, which he did. Like he robbed all his artists. Like that's how you become a billionaire.
Yeah, man.
Allegedly.
But
For
he
real.
wasn't the top. Everyone knows that.
No.
He was Carl Winslow's bottom.
Oh.
As days go by.
Yeah.
Got him. Got him.
That's
Got
funny,
him.
bro.
Well, Jeff, man, keep us up on it because like I haven't been paying attention to it, man. I honestly have since the election, man, I haven't been in the news. I haven't been paying no attention to anything, man. So we'll come to Jeff for all our P. Diddy updates. I didn't know nothing about the guns, bro. That's the first time I heard about guns. Because now I'm scared because
that's what he might take the plea to.
Yeah. So I should keep all my scratch guns at my job.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I want you to know something. It's like getting caught with a live boy. You ain't getting away with it.
Damn.
Nope.
And that being said, James, where you at this weekend, bro?
God, I'm
at the orphanage, Orlando Orphanage.
I won't be at P. Diddy's house. I can tell you that much. All right, bro. I will be at one of my favorite clubs in Palm Harbor. I'm going back to Snappers Grill and Comedy Club. I'm going to be with Ginger Kelly. She's my feature. Guys, go to snappersgrill.com or go to my social media. Get them tickets right now. Come out to the show and let me put some comedy in your life.
Nice. Miguel, what you got going on this weekend, brother?
I'm going to be in Atlanta on the 23rd, that's Saturday, kicking it with the boys at the Killer Kill Tony show over there in Atlanta this Saturday, 7 p.m. It's going to be a good show.
Very nice.
ATL, what you got going on this weekend, Mr. Kaufman?
We got the Under Oath podcast broadcast live from 7:30 to 9, simulcast on 104.1, 96.9, and Fox Sports.
Nice. This weekend, man, hopefully I will be in Port Charlotte opening for Donnell Rawlings if God,
nice show.
If not, I'll be here at home, man. I'll go swing by, check out Shula King this weekend, November 22nd to the 24th at the Orlando Funny Bone. It's also Classic Weekend. So if you're a fan of Classic Weekend, go check it out. It is one of my favorite. My first 10 years of stand-up, I was doing a show for Classic.
You told me.
And they're my favorite crowds. They're great. And if you want some good food, and I mean good ass food, go to Classic. Them vendors, you're gonna get the best catfish, shrimp, and grits. You're gonna eat real good, man. But I will say this: all I need, because I need this, yo. I need Army to beat Notre Dame this weekend.
There you go. If
they do, we go to the playoffs, and Jeff Kaufman paying for it. Hey, we got.
His sound went out.
He muted himself.
Your sound went out, kid.
Because I'm so excited, Jeff. Tell him what to do.
Take your ass to bed.
Good night.
We out.